Hey, so I'm not sure if anyone's here yet. This is like not a planned live, you guys. I just wanted to pop in here really quick to go over the lawyer's interview and watch it with you guys. This is the first interview that I've seen. Not planned. This was not scheduled. It's really late for my viewers, so I'm not even sure who's going to be in here. I feel like I'm at a party that I don't know anybody. So let me see. Oh, Deco's here. Okay, I feel better. Hey, Rose, I feel better. You guys are my regulars, so I feel better. I was like, I'm going to go live late and I'm not going to know anybody. I don't know. I just had some time right now that I can squeeze a live in, and I thought, why not go live? So I'm not sure if you guys have seen the lawyer, Steve Bertolino's he did an interview, and now he's doing lots of interviews, and I watched it, and I just thought I'd go live and watch it with you guys and see what you guys are thinking, and then I'll let you go. So it's going to be like a wham bam thank you ma'am type of deal. Hey, broken dishes. Hey, Lisa. Oh, some of you guys are here. Okay. Oh, Pandora. Okay. Sweet pea. Oh, I feel better because I was like, I'm going to go live late and I'm not going to know anybody in the chat, and I felt really weird about it. I don't know. Okay, so hi guys, my name is Crazy Crime Chick. How are you? How's everyone doing? CCC? Oh my god, CCC, really? You know those are my initials. You've been so sick? Oh no. What's the matter? Do not say COVID. Do not say COVID. Hey Rebecca. Hi Michelle. So just one big hello to everybody. I thought I would come on here. How are you guys feeling? We learned today that the remains are Brian Laundrie. It was a skull. They did dental records, and it turned out to be him. How are you guys feeling about that? I don't even know what to say on that, honestly. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I guess I didn't expect it. I thought it was it. I mean, I kind of knew it was him when they said the belongings were there. The whole situation is odd, but I don't know. I was kind of shocked by it. Hi, Marianne. How are you? I hope not. God, I hope not. Oh, I hope not either. Denver says disappointed. Yeah, you're relieved. Are you relieved because you feel like the search is now over? I mean, I wanted him to be found. I just wanted him to be found alive, like a lot of you. Hi, Gigi. How are you? I haven't seen the lower thing. Yeah, we're gonna watch it right now. And then I'll let you guys go on your way. I thought I would just do a short little live right now with you guys. But look at this new feature right here. How cute is that? I'm like little. I mean, that is so cute. The things that make me happy. I'm random. Yeah, so young, both of them, right? Both of them really young. Gabby was 21, right? Or was she 22? I know Brian was 23. So let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, I think a lot of us agree that I think Brian's responsible for it, and I know other people think it too. Some people might not, but I think he is responsible. And I'm also she was 22. Thank you. I'm also waiting for the cause of death. I think everybody is waiting for that because I told my boyfriend today, I was like, oh my gosh, they found Brian. And he was like, oh, what did a gator ate him? And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, he probably was trying to get a fish or something and he got eaten by a gator. I was like, no, like really? I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. I mean, what could it be? Gunshot? But wouldn't a gun have been recovered already? I don't know. My mind is going everywhere. Hey, Florida, it's been a long time. Illegally blonde, how are you? No winners. Yeah, there's no winners and there's no justice. There's no justice. That's why I really want to know what exactly does that notebook have. Somebody I was talking to somebody about it today and they're like, oh, it's probably just a bunch of dumb drawings of his or something like that. I don't know. I feel like he might have written something down. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think he actually wrote a confession, or do you think it's a bunch of bullshit in that notebook? Hopefully we can at least know what's in there. I want to. There's thousands of swamps. We don't know what was recovered. Well, we know a notebook was recovered. That we do know, and I want to know what's in it. Hold on, you guys. Okay, sorry about that. Someone was trying to come and be on my camera. I'm like, no, I'm live. Hi, Ambi. Look at some of you guys are. I always see you guys at night. Interesting. Drawings, probably. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of feel he might have written something in there, so I'm hoping for that. Kimberly says, hi everyone. Well, hello. And she says, what gets me is it took a week for Gabby for her autopsy, what you're saying, and then for him, 5 minutes. Well, they did his dental, right? And the lawyer is going to go over that. So I'm just going to play that for you guys. So let me take that off of the screen really fast. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh, Rose with Thorns. Well, thank you, love. I appreciate that. Hold on. I want to know what's in it. We won't. You don't think we'll be able to see what's in it? You think he confessed? I'm hoping he confessed. I mean, I'm hoping he at least gives that to the family. Hey, Tambi, how are you? Look at you guys. Some of my regulars are here at night. I love that. Hey, from California. I'm from California. Are you Southern or where are you from? I'm Southern. Yeah, no, I thought I would just squeeze it in really quick. So if I'm talking fast, it's because I'm trying to say everything at once before I gotta go. Looking at the thing. Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit. Bossy Pants, oh my gosh, Bossy Pants, hello. The lawyer looks angry, doesn't he? He looks mean. I swear. Doesn't he? He looks like look at him, like he's been waiting, like we've been waiting to see him, and look at this is what we get with him. Hey, Nicole Morgan, how are you, beautiful? Hi, Tina, Dominique. Southern, Long Island. Well, hello from Long Island. Hey, Ocean's Blue. I want to make sure I say hi to everybody because I think I did. If I didn't say hello to you, hello. Yeah, have you guys watched this interview he did? I watched it maybe 15 minutes ago and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go live with it. Fuck it, whatever. I want to see what you guys say about it. So let me put play and I'm going to let it play all the way through. He looks like a pissed off dumb. Girl, you win an award for best comment. Oh my god, he does. That was a good one. Hey King, how are you? Ara? So he's deceased, yeah. They confirmed today that the remains were him and they actually had a skull. So they did his dental records, I guess. So yeah. Hi Nikki. He makes me sick. Okay, so I'm gonna hit play, you guys. And let's see. Let me mute myself.
Bertolino, we thank you for your time. Some major news today, and the remains have been identified. Tell us what you've learned.
Just a short while ago, I confirmed with Chris and Roberta Laundrie that representatives from the Northport Police Department visited their home and advised them that the remains were positively identified as those of Brian.
Have they been asked to identify the remains in person?
No, they have not. We had previously provided items for DNA testing and confirmation, and it's my understanding is that is what was used to identify the remains.
Under the circumstances, I think, first of all, this is difficult news for any parent to receive. How are your clients doing?
I've been using the word distraught for the last couple of days now, and they're extremely upset. And for some unknown reason, there are still people outside of their home, yelling and screaming and causing a ruckus. which, any parent that's grieving the loss of a child should not have to deal with that.
This has been a difficult few weeks for so many families, the Petitos as well. Do your clients understand the focus and attention on them?
Of course they understand it. And it's been, how should I say, it's been very difficult to bear.
Many have asked why they got a lawyer, why they hired you.
And
I'm sorry, you cut out there. I'm going to ask that again. Why did your clients lawyer up?
you used the term lawyer up. I've been a friend of Chris Laundrie for over 25 years. And when I got a phone call from Chris advising me that he was getting some inquiries from law enforcement, he asked me if I could assist him. And of course, I was more than glad to do so.
At any point in the last 5 weeks, have you spoken with Brian Laundrie?
Yes, I spoke to Brian Laundrie on September 12th and September 13th.
And what can you share about that conversation?
Not much. Any conversation I had with Brian Laundrie is privileged. I can tell you that Chris and Roberta have been worried about Brian Laundrie since Brian went out for the hike on that Monday. And from there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of accusations. A lot of news outfits have proliferated that misinformation. And I firmly believe that's why these protesters are out there, because this has just become a circus, which there was no need for it to be that way.
Did you ever see Brian Laundrie in person when he returned to Florida?
I did not.
And when was the last time his parents saw him before he went hiking?
The morning he left for the hike.
Have you believed over the last few weeks that he was alive?
We were hopeful that he was alive because we had not heard from him and there was no sign of him after all of the search efforts that law enforcement had made. Obviously, each passing day and week, we understood that there might be a grim reality coming in the future. Those were confirmed today.
Did Brian's parents share with you, did he share a plan with them?
A plan for what?
A plan for what he was going to do?
His plan was to go out for a hike and absorb the fresh air, that's what I understand.
Was Brian in communication with his parents after he left the house on cell phone or in any other way?
No, he was not. I believe that was clarified, that Brian had left his cell phone at home.
Did Brian have any way to communicate?
And yet, excuse me, Monty, and yet the news outlets, indeed Fox News just yesterday, had an anchor and pundits on their air setting forth how the Laundrie parents and myself were communicating with burner phones with Brian over the last several weeks.
Well, I think there's a lot of questions.
Fair?
There's a lot of questions that everyone has. So my question to you is, have you communicated with Brian at any point after you spoke with him on the phone on the 12th and 13th?
No, I haven't.
Did you know where he was?
I knew that he went to the reserve.
Let's talk about the reserve. A lot of people can't wrap their minds around the fact that the reserve had been searched week after week, was reopened to the public, and then less than 24 hours, the parents went out there. What did they share with you about their reasoning for going out there and why they knew specifically where to go?
Marnie, as I've stated several times yesterday and now throughout today, it's not about knowing specifically where to go. The park was just recently opened. I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday that the park was open. Chris and Roberta wanted to go in the park again to search for their son. Specifically where to go was start at the beginning. And as has been, how shall I say, confirmed, both with a news reporter and with the police department and the FBI being present, they started at the beginning of the preserve. It just so happened that that's where Brian was. So my thought would be anybody who's questioning that, it's not too bright.
Well, clarify that, because I think no one has the answers here. Certainly the public doesn't. You have more answers than most. We assume that the parents knew more than we do. So clarify what the public doesn't understand about what's going on.
What the public doesn't understand, I don't understand. You have a trailhead. The trailhead marks the beginning of a trail. You don't jump from the sky and land in the middle of the preserve. You start at the trailhead. That's where the parents started. The parents walked into the park from the entrance to the park or the trailhead. They went about a mile or so, and that's where they found the items and the remains. What is so difficult to understand about that?
Well, I think it's hard to grapple with the fact that the reserve had been searched so extensively by FBI professionals over the last 4 or 5 weeks, and they hadn't come across anything. And then all of a sudden, we have several items and human remains. I think that's what people aren't fully understanding, the timing of that.
So once again, I don't understand what the public doesn't understand. Everyone from the FBI to local enforcement to news reporters, to the Laundrie family, has confirmed that area of the park was underwater. I am told that it was waist deep at some times. So from 4 to 5 weeks ago being completely underwater, when the search teams went through there, what did they expect to find? Now that the water has receded, the woods off the trail are more accessible. It's not very difficult. Because it's very simple and the public doesn't understand simplicity or the truth, you want to make something of it. And when I say you, I don't mean you in particular, I mean the public.
So walk us through the phone call that you got from the Laundries. Was this Tuesday night? They said, we want to go back out to the reserve. What was that conversation like, and what did they tell you?
So to be clear, I talk with the Laundries at least twice a day for the last month. And when I spoke with them on Tuesday evening, Chris informed me that he wanted to go to the reserve on Wednesday with Roberta. They wanted to know if I thought that was a good idea. We talked about it. I said, it absolutely is a good idea, and it's fine, you should go. But are you concerned about being followed by the press? They indicated to me that they were concerned about the press, but they were willing to deal with it as they've been dealing with it. I said, I think it's a good idea to notify law enforcement. And I did so through a text message to my contact at the Northport Police Department. The responsive text message was a very short, thank you for the heads up. Wednesday morning, when Chris and Roberta were at the preserve at 7 a.m., law enforcement was there respectfully to accompany them. And what I was told afterwards, that their main purpose or concern was that the press didn't harass the Laundries through the preserve.
Did they ask you to contact the police?
No, they did not. Obviously, it was something that I suggested, and it's a good thing that we did. It's imagine what the public would be thinking if the police weren't there. Imagine what the public would be thinking if a lot of this wasn't caught on video. And still, with an independent reporter and a representative of law enforcement from a local agency, a representative from the FBI being present, and you still have these nonsensical people putting forth ideas that certain items were planted.
You've called that hogwash. You've called the suggestion that items were planted were hogwash. Why is that?
I'm sorry, we were speaking over one another. Can you repeat that?
Yes, of course. You have suggested that any claims that the Laundries planted items in the reserve is hogwash. Why?
Marnie, I thought I was very clear in just explaining to you why. If you've got the FBI, the local PD, an independent news reporter, all there at the same time seeing the same thing, you've got quote unquote surveillance of the Laundries 24/7 by protesters and people of the press. When did you think these items were planted? And do you really think the Laundries had skeletal remains of their son, in a plastic bag and brought them to the preserve? Do you realize how ludicrous that is? How aggravating, how maddening it is to even hear those things? And the fact that it's being put out there by the press as well, that's where my level of frustration and anger is coming from. Maybe somebody with a platform should step up and say, hey, knock it off. This is just silly. So if I'm the only one who has to say that this is hogwash, because I didn't want to say the word bullshit, then I'm going to say it. It's bullshit. And I'm sorry if John Q. Public doesn't get that.
Mr. Bertolino, we thank you for your time.
Did he kill himself right away?
Now you guys know why I wanted to go live after I seen this. I told you, I told you, what is his problem? Yeah. What do you guys think? What he was saying? What do you guys think? Hey, Leanne, how are you, love? Danielle says he makes me sick. I haven't heard anybody saying the Laundrie family took the skeleton remains and planted them there. Has anyone seen that? I haven't seen that anywhere, so I don't know where he's getting that from. Planting the items that were found, yeah, people do believe it. I mean, because think about it. They had all the dogs there, right? They have law enforcement that's trained, and no one's come across. He sounds like me. He wasn't found, and the family goes there. Yes, I understand the water, but aren't the cadaver dogs able to still sense that? Right? So I don't know. It's so strange. And I can understand why everybody's confused about it, because here they are. The family's like, hey, I want to go out there and search. Okay, let's go. They go out there and then bam, everything's just found. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Right? I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. Yeah, link it, JLR. Yes, Amanda, please link it. Yeah, this whole thing is very odd. I think it's extremely odd. The whole thing is. Right? I know. He seems like he was holding in a lot of aggression, I feel like. Like, I feel like he really was. Yeah. Well, he said too, also yesterday, he was on CNN, and he said that he's the one who told the Laundries not to speak to nobody. He's like, I'm the one. He kept saying that, like the way he talks, and that, like, I'm the one who said it. I'm the one who told them not to speak to anybody. And I kept thinking about that. Like, okay, so let's say devil's advocate here. Brian comes home, right? Let me take that off. Hold on, guys. Brian comes home. Amanda, look at this new feature. Look at this. I'm little. Isn't that cute? When you go live, you have to be like this. It's all little. I like it. I don't know. The things that make me happy. YouTube has to make me happy right now because. Anyways, so he comes home, right? Let's say Brian comes home. We don't know what he told his parents. He comes home in the van. My question would have been, where's Gabby? Right? As a parent, you'd say, where's Gabby? I'm so little. He could have said something like, oh, we got in an argument. She's still there. She's going to fly, go home, blah, 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 to her parents, whatever. Okay, fine. But then the part that just bugs me is when Gabby's parents start trying to call the parents and find out where their daughter is. That's where things get muddy for me, because then I'm like, okay, then clearly you know that she's not home with them. So is this when they called the lawyer and was like, hey, she's, not there? It just doesn't make sense. Why so quick to call the lawyer? And he says it's because law enforcement showed up, but didn't they already give their lawyer information as soon as law enforcement showed up? So no, that's not true, because they already knew, they were ready with their lawyer information when law enforcement got there. So that's not true what he said. Hey, Jolene, what's up? Yeah, I know. It's a last minute thing. I just thought I'd pop in here really quick. So they already had the lawyer before law enforcement got there. So he's lying right there. That's what makes me think that they knew possibly what happened. because it just doesn't make sense. And right now he just said, oh, they once law enforcement was contacting them, they're like, oh, let me. That's when they contacted him. They already had your information ready for the officers when they showed up, so they already called you beforehand. So yeah, something's definitely not right with it. Yeah, they found his skull and they did dental records, so that's how they were able to say that that was Brian. A lot of people weren't thinking it was going to be him. I kind of felt like it was going to be him because when they said that they found his belongings, and I was like, okay, probably going to be him, but I don't know. Laundrie's lawyer speaks up now. Yeah, he's been doing quite a few interviews. I've been seeing him. He did one with CNN yesterday, and then he did this one, and I'm not sure if he's done other ones. But yeah, now he won't shut the fuck up. Now he just has all kinds of stuff to say, right? I think he's done a little bit of real estate too. Oceans, yeah. Jay said it would anger you to watch. I agree. I think I know what happens next. The parents are questioned. Well, from the lawyer's statement, he keeps putting out there that they have done nothing, that they've been upfront with law enforcement from the very beginning. Everything when, where Brian went, they were aware of it. And he makes it seem like they've done nothing wrong. So I'm wondering, because I mean, how can law enforcement not be suspicious of that? Um, they want to go to this, to go look for him, and then they find stuff, and then law enforcement's been looking this whole time. What is it, 5 weeks? Like, what are the odds of that? I get the water shit and stuff like that, but come on, can't bullshit a bullshitter is what I always say. Amanda, video of dad thinking, hold on, how do I show it though? Are you trying to have me show it here, Amanda? I can never understand what she's trying to tell me, guys. Just click it. Okay, hold on. Well, that's what happens when I click it. Is something else supposed to happen when I click it, love, or what? Let me see. Let's make this screen a little bit different. Well, he went out there, right? What was it? The 14th, we're told. Was it the 14th, you guys? That he went on his camping, I mean, his little hike. Was it the 14th? I'm trying to think. Was it the. Hi, Victoria. Veronica, sorry. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Florida says, I think they're lying. I was just in the Everglades 4 days ago, and water levels are as high as they will be all year and won't start dropping until around December. Something isn't adding up. Yeah, I think all of us are saying it. Even the news reporters are starting to say like something's just not adding up. I think everyone's starting to agree something isn't adding up here. The 13th. Okay, so he goes out there the 13th. Because if he's already a skeleton. It was already his skull they found, right? And then it was partial. So that just tells you that the animals got to him. And everybody's like, oh, I want to wait to see what comes out in the for the cause of death. If they say gunshot, I'm gonna like, I don't know. It is fishy, all of it. Florida, you mean by the police, or what do you mean? He says, I think there's some sort of cover up going on so the media goes away. I'm totally open with some type of cover up with this case. And normally, if you guys know me, I'm not big on all that stuff. But with this one, there's definitely something just does not seem right to me at all. What if he was dead way before reported missing? Well, the lawyer said he spoke to him. What did he say on the 12th? I believe he said, and the 13th. He gives 2 days that he says he spoke with him on the phone. He's never seen him, he said, but he spoke with him. So can't be sooner than the days that, at least unless this lawyer is lying, which I don't know why he would risk his license and his credibility. Like, I mean, I don't know what if he would do that. Oh, so do you think that possibly this is someone else, you guys? What are you thinking? There's like a fly in here and I'm gonna lose it. After the oh gosh, don't start. He says, after the Chris Watts cover up, anything is possible and everyone seems to be corrupted. Serge says, I think the camping trip was a farewell, their last supper, knowing Brian would be arrested or leave. That's very possible. That is very possible. Right? Yeah, a fly again, Amanda. Yes. I tell you, there's something going on. Oh my gosh. Sally, you don't think it's him either? What? Wait a minute. What? So wait, do you guys think this is literally like corruption going on and they're just saying it's Brian? What? Oh, Jay, thank you. Well, thank you. I like your name. Hendrix. Sally doesn't think it's Brian. Put a 1 if you don't think this is Brian. Put a 2 if you think it's him. And a 3, you don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. Hi, Nellie. How are you? Yeah, I just came on here really quick, love. How are you doing? How are you, my love? 1. 1 and 3, Sheila says. What? There's some 1s in here. What? That's crazy. Okay, some 3s. I kind of feel like I don't even know what the fuck is going on anymore. Well, I'm glad you're doing okay, Nellie. Hey, Kay, how are you? 3. There's a lot of 3s in here. I need to see tears from those parents. Jolene, I don't think we're going to get the tears from the parents. And I feel like possibly, and I know people are going to be like, nah, but I mean, maybe they're grieving just inside, like inside the home. I feel like, once they go out, they try to just be, I wouldn't even be able to go outside, to be honest with you, but I can't really judge how people grieve because everyone grieves differently. So I can't really I understand why everybody's saying that, but for myself, I just feel like I can't really judge their behavior because I don't know. I think I would know how I would react in certain situations, but then again, when you're actually put in a situation, you just don't know. And if they knew what Brian did, and this is remember we talked about this before. Well, I'm seeing a lot of gun not done. There's 3s in here, 2s and 3s. Wow. That I think that might be a possibility actually. I think so. Imagine that though. Imagine that's how he lost his life, was that. Oh, Karen, you're gonna make me so sad. Because the membership has ended, I'm not monetized anymore. YouTube took my monetization. Those bastards. They just hate me. Hopefully temporary. Hopefully I get it back. Natalie says this whole case has been crazy. Yeah, this has been crazy. It really has. Yeah, Karen, where have you been? I know, V, right? That's the thing. It's been what, 5 weeks, and then the parents come in and bam. Guess what, guys? Everything is like Brian's been found. It's just really, it is strange, and I understand why everybody thinks it. I totally get it. I totally get it. Let me see. Three is, I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. That's 3. I hope I get it back too. Yeah. Yeah. YouTube. Yeah. I don't know. They're really sticking it to me. So are you going with 3, Rose with Thorn? 2, it's him. She says 2, it's him. He says it's 2, it's him. I'm surprised a lot of you guys think it's not him. I'm really shocked. Yeah, Ambi, let me see, where's your comment? Yeah, they demonetized me, and then I was like, whatever. So this whole month, like, I haven't been being paid. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not, like, what could I do about it? I disputed it, and then they said on the 20, oh my God, a lot of ones. I'm like shocked. And then on the 29th, they said I could reapply for it, whatever. But then today, I find out today that even though I'm demonetized for this month, they're actually not going to pay me for my last month's money that I earned, that your super chats you guys all sent me. They are not giving that to me. So I was talking to this with Amanda, and I'm like, how is that even legal? Like, what the fuck? And I talked to YouTube on Twitter, and they said it's on suspension. So it's on hold, my money, until I'm remonetized. And I'm like, okay, but what if I'm not remonetized again? You guys keep my super chats? Like, no, you better refund those super chats. Like, I don't want you guys to have it. So I don't know. It's really weird. I was so upset over it, but I don't know. Like, I understand the AdSense part of it all, but for super chats, that's your guys' money that you choose to donate to whatever creator, right? So how are they going to not pay me for that? That just doesn't seem right. So I don't know. I need to look into it all still. So that's the problem I'm having. I know, Tico. It gets worse and worse. Well, they're keeping it right now for me. Last month's earnings, so which I didn't know they were allowed to do that, because that's your guys' money. So I don't know. It's really weird to me. I don't know. It doesn't seem legal. Like, how can you do that legally? Like, that's a donation to me, not to YouTube, and they're keeping it. So I know, right? That's what I was thinking too, Nicole. I know, Nicole Morgan in the house. Oh, Jolene, I was so upset earlier. I was so upset. You could ask Amanda. I was so mad because I was like, dude, how can you do that? But what can I do, I guess? Oh, because they said that for when I was sharing like the new stuff, and here I am sharing the new stuff. Oh gosh, that's pretty much what it was. And here I am. I don't learn, right? Whatever's. Yeah, reuse content. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I do PayPal. Yeah, I do PayPal, but I just feel weird, honestly, pinning it. I've done that twice, and I just feel really weird doing it, so I just stopped doing it. Hey, I'm here. They're not getting rid of me yet. I'll get it figured out, I guess, but it is whatever. Right, Sally? I totally agree. No, PayPal's different, and it doesn't affect my merch either. It's just like the super chats and all that. Tambi, you're so sweet. No, it's fine. I'll figure it out. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I know, Ambi. I don't get it. I really don't get that part of it all. I don't know. And I was like fine with it. I was like, whatever's, lesson learned, I guess. But then when they did that to me today, I was just like, whoa, how can you guys even do that? Is that legal? Like, yeah, we'll see, Deco. Well, they said once I reapply for my monetization and it goes through, they'll give it to me. But I'm like, what if I don't get monetized again? What do you guys do with okay, AdSense? I get it, whatever. That's for the ads and it pays pennies anyways. But I'm like, what about the super chats? if I don't get it, then I think they should refund you guys your money because you're super chatting me, right? So I don't know. Jolene, if you do, I have to see a photo of it. All right, you guys. So I honestly just wanted to pop in here. I know it's a total mess. I just wanted to pop in here and watch this interview with the lawyer, but I gotta go because I do have a real job, unfortunately. I do work nights, so I gotta go. I just want to see come on here. I'll try to go live more next week, you guys. I'm gonna try to be more better. I told you guys October is bad for me, so finally, my video for the couple that in Mohab, it's finally done. It's going to be uploaded tomorrow, so keep a lookout for that. And there's a lot of information being put out by Kylan's dad. He's been giving us a lot of information in the group that I can't wait to share with you guys. Definitely need to do a live with that one next week for sure. So tomorrow the video will be up. Next week we'll go live more and stuff like that. I think Amanda's going live right now, you guys. Amanda, are you going live? I think you are. At 9:30, I think she is. All right, guys. So thank you guys for just being here in this short little live with me and looking at this crazy lawyer. We'll have more in depth of a conversation next week. And thank you guys for all your support. I mean, my channel would be nothing without you regulars that come in here all the time. And I truly, truly, when I say I appreciate you guys have no idea how much I appreciate you. So thank you. All right, guys. So thanks for being here. Oh, I'm glad you found my channel too. Yeah, Nicole, I'm going to be better with letting you guys know in advance when I'm going live, because I feel like I've been giving you guys like a second notice and I'm like, hey guys, I'm live. And then a lot of you don't even realize it. So I'm going to be better. October, I told you, is just a bad month for me. So we're almost through October. And then once October is over, I'm my normal self again and I'm better. So just bear with me, guys. Hey, Buttercup, I didn't see you in here. Good night, everyone. Yes, good night. Good night, guys. It was good seeing some of you. I see some of you that I never see, so it was good to see you guys. So Amanda's going live in an hour, she says. So I'll probably be in chat a little bit if I have time to pop in there. Yeah, I'll try to pop in there. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you, guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Bye, Felicia.